What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Guys, I really want to talk about Dr. Umar Johnson. And last weekend, he was in the great city of Detroit, Michigan. Now, I got some insider information from some brothers that was there. And shout out to the brothers that was there out there in the good D. Because Dr. Umar Johnson, in the last 4 to 5 years, has really taken a lot of hits to his credibility. When I first heard about him in 2015, seemed like the guy was on the right tangent. He was going in the right direction. 2020, Umar Johnson is a shell of himself. He's been caught up in several scandals. He's been caught up in things that could be considered scams. And just not a person of high integrity for many people. All right? Not saying it's for me. I don't really know him. I just, from what I can gather, it doesn't look too good. In Detroit, it's no different, right? Now, Detroit, he had, a meeting there, and some of the people were there to see him, and he was selling his book for $50. All right. Now, we've heard about this book before and all of this. But a lot of the brothers that were there it seems like they were there because the woman wanted them to go. All right. He was there for Friday and Saturday. All right. And, they had some traditional drum and dance classes. They had, the Detroit African Festival, probably a lot of sandals and weaves and all that stuff. You know how they go down. But I want to talk about the screenshot, and we're going to blur the person's name out. But I want you to hear the conversation about what Umar Johnson said. Dang music! I'm reading right now. Yeah, the Queen talked me into addressing some of my thoughts about the school. He had his book for $50. Stop the show. So basically, he went to talk to Dr. Umar about the school directly. What did he have to say about it? Dang music! I got there after he spoke about, but he stopped. I'll blur that name, certain person's name afterwards. I just wasn't interested in further conversation at this time. I wish him the best though. I feel that I stopped supporting him a while ago. I was interested in his book, not for $50 though. I told him about the empowerment programs and about Detroit villages that he should do the school here in Detroit. I heard him tell the lady before me, it's about them donations. I almost started laughing. So, I don't think the person has any reason to lie. Umar Johnson on his Instagram has said, run me my donations before. And let me tell you this. The whole donation piece when it comes to the Pan-African thing. Now, don't get me wrong. I understand as a content creator, people that want to donate to your platform, help you elevate. That's one thing. But I want to say that in the Pan-African community, which I'm a part of that community too, a lot of people don't get the support that they want because what people think is that all they care about is the money and the donations. Even in the repatriation thing, with a lot of blacks coming back to Africa, people are starting to accuse African American YouTubers or repatriated YouTubers for wanting to come to Africa and wanting everybody to get them to get funded through PayPal. And what Dr. Umar Johnson does this, and there's nothing behind it. Meaning that he's talking about, supporting the school and all this, but then nothing happens of it, it looks bad. And what it looks like is you are not about the people. You're about yourself. And let me say this about the Pan-African community, and let me say that about brothers and black people in general. There's a lot of folks who support Umar or have supported him. They were not necessarily the most pro-black. They were not necessarily the most Pan-African, but they supported the brother because they love what he was trying to do. And then when that doesn't happen, people lose confidence, not only in just you, but they lose confidence in a lot of people. You know, like Jay Morrison's having the issue with his Tulsa project, Umar Johnson. And then what about the brothers out there and the sisters out there who are actually doing the work? You have so many brothers that don't have the charisma that Dr. Umar Johnson has, because Dr. Umar Johnson is a very talented orator. He's a very smart guy, a very talented speaker. You can't listen to Umar Johnson. Umar Johnson is the equivalent of a Baptist hooper. He's a slick talker. He's a powerful speaker, and he can woo people with his words. And we all know African Americans love that. But you have so many people who are tested that would love the support. They have schools, they have programs. You have brothers out there, Brother Q Butter, for example. I gotta do some work for him out in Africa that do the work, that put the money up, and but they don't get the support because they're not like all rah like Umar is. And then what happens is when Umar Johnson goes out there and messes up, you messed it up for a brother like Q Butter. You messed it up for a brother like any good black person that wants to do things for the people, and then you take advantage of our people, and then our people lose confidence in us. That's why even on my King Ghana channel, I don't even ask for no support. You know what I mean? I get more support, over in the manosphere, because it took me like 15 million years to prove myself. But I don't even ask for it because people like Umar Johnson have messed it up so bad that if you say you have things going, people don't believe you. They believe you're scamming. And I gotta say this, man, as black people, we have the best people that we have taken it. A lot of us, we have taken advantage of our own people. You know what I'm saying? And our people, we have to prove to them that we deserve support, because people like Umar Johnson make it worse. They make it entirely worse. It is the worst. And bro, and I also want to talk about that. Let's just be real. A lot of brothers did mess with Umar Johnson, but let's be honest. We know who's at, these things. Who's at these events? It's women. All right. The women that are running them the most donations are sisters. Sisters are buying, his books. They're supporting him. They'll talk about a lot of men all day and night, but they are supporting Dr. Umar Johnson stuff. And he's taking advantage of that community. And I just feel like it's a very sad situation, in my opinion. So, but anyways, it's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Jump. Subscribe, hit the bell. I really appreciate all that you're doing. Guys, subscribe, hit the bell. Check me out, the first comment pinned to the top. Check out the Manosphere polls at the first comment pinned to the top. Guys, vote for your favorite Manosphere YouTuber. Check out the Black Men at Perfect t-shirts. And also, don't forget to check out all the rest of the things that we have going on here. Don't forget about the Patreon. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.